to finish it off. Silencer on the other side. So it's going to, initiation as usual when you have an Enigma in the game is going to be key from either side here.
Whoops. Smoke just got broke. Monkey King, what are you doing here? Mistakes have been made. And he hooks the wrong one. Thompson gets left in. They'll at least look for the trade out. But first blood will go the way of Infamous. That was not so. Would you rather have a hero that diversifies away from what's now countered, or would you just have this kind of one-trick pony that Whitemon could essentially just sit in fountain for the rest of the game and counter? I like this approach. I think it's just playing to an advantage instead of looking at your pick and then making it even weaker than it is.
Ooh, see, they're going to pick out Silencer. They're going to go for this kill. Silencer, Whitemon, he's in trouble. Likely dead. Is going to do as much damage in return to the Enigma and going to allow for the turn from Ana to come out. So kind of just standing his ground, accepting death. And proved to be the correct calls. On a hook, it's not going to be a kill on Michael.
Oh, he's believing a little bit. So they've played it POS 2, POS 4, POS 3 so far. Wouldn't be surprised to see POS 5. I would have a heart attack if we saw POS 1.
Don't count it out. Definitely don't count it out.
I'm not. It's still possible. Hook bot lane though. Ana, ambitious. And then, well, it doesn't work out the best of ways for him in the end. Really get that pressure you usually see against a melee laner. It's just the way this lane works is in theory, it should be SF favored. But if you get close, there's nothing you can do. Bot lane though. Roll through.
Silencer goes down first. Pudge as well, but Thompson giving a little bit of a tip to the Shadow Fiend and Leo Style. It is going to be a Spirit Vessel option, by the way, for Enigma. Talk about that potential. As top lane, again, you see SVEN is absorbing farm at his tower, but he might be in trouble. Zephyr tossing in to the trample, but good stun immediately. Has support coming in, and that's Leo Style. And immediately, T1's like, we got to get out of here. The chase is on.
Yeah, but where's your stun? You need a stun right now. Avalanche is going to be there, so they'll at least clean up Zephyr. He's going to waste a lot of their time in the process. Overall, not too bad for T1.
Yeah, that is absolutely a case of full teams on bottom lane. This is bad. Ana gonna tuck in and hope for the turn at least on a Michael, and they'll get it, but dare I say at what cost?
Good on a hero that doesn't exactly have the biggest mana pool, but definitely has a big need for it. But yeah, just offset it. Get yourself some mangoes down the line if you need to. Yeah. To be honest, he doesn't really need to spam that much. It feels like every time he's using abilities on this task, it's leading to a kill. Mid lane, speaking of kills.
Style, Requiem, he's going to be lifted up though, tossed in, now the Requiem going up, no, the last word comes out, so he can't get the damn cast up, but we got a black hole, and that ain't being stopped for the time being. 1 down, 2 down, Silencer and Monkey King both will fall, so the Requiem being stopped over and over again.
Oh, the top.
Well,
behind there. Enigma hit 6, but I just still sitting on 5.
By the way, it is worth pointing out that Silencer, and you talk about the insta-steal, he actually doesn't have the Glaive of Wisdom yet though, which would allow for that to even take place, so. And again, being a support, it's understandable. But as the game picks up, that of course is going to become more of a factor. He's going to be involved here as the hook in onto Enigma. There is TP support. Enigma getting low. The auto attacks and the tower assisting for that kill. However, Ana goes down though. Affliction with the toss to finish the job there. Michael, he's dead. Boundless Strike will take him out. So with 2
yeah, it's insurance policy gameplay, right? Like, I don't want to use Black Hole, but you need to respect that I could use it. And I think that's the best way to play it. Unless you get a key objective like Roshan or a tier 3 or a team wipe, you know, the Black Hole shouldn't be utilized. It should just remain as a threat. The bot, Tiny, ambitious with his placement. I don't think they expect...
We haven't done much mention of SVEN this game, but he does have his Mask of Madness, by the way. He might be in trouble. Look at the smoke play from T1. Into the Ancients. They're picking him out. They know he's here. Do they have the jump? They're going in. Thompson found the strike. The onslaught. TP support coming in though, but the global silence used as well, slamming him into the ground. Down goes SVEN. He's out for 30, and now this response. It's here. Is it enough though? Whitemon feeling the pain thanks to the tusk, so he eventually goes down the black hole. Locked out with the Requiem, and Monkey King is gonna fall as a result. So they lose their SVEN, but there's a funny, but there's a steal from Zephyr. His own black hole. It's gonna be counted though. The yields up immediately. He's in the air, coming back down, putting the nuke out, but it's just too much damage to handle. And down.
Maybe 8 seconds. And also, you've got no heroes showing on the map. So that's the logic behind why only 4 were fighting there. They did not expect that to transpire into a full team fight.
Oh no, Zephyr thinking he's TPing in to help push this out. Well, still has a chance right here with his teammates, but Michael is going to have to TP in. Yes, they are going to get the turn kill. So
they get more
for Zephyr for a second, but they might get more.
1 tap away. They're going to be able to find a Tiny at least. Courtesy of the setup from Cuckoo. And now this T1's going to be going down. And I want to remind you that so far, Infamous.
Saber officially delivered to him. But speaking of tower push, I mean, there's only the one tower kill on the side of T1. So there hasn't been a lot of overall push presence here in this game.
Oh, they got Thompson
fighting. If there's a tree's destroyed, though, Monkey King's in trouble.
He's gone. Yep, trees get cut down. Frank sent
death earlier, but for a duration now, he's just been doing his thing. We are seeing the smoke, though.
Yep, smoke they will. They're moving in to the dire jungle here. Affliction will break that smoke, and easy to sidestep a hook that's completely wrong location. But won't get him out. So at least find a kill with the smoke. But the key thing to keep in mind here is the window of opportunity is still open for a long time. Infamous aren't building BKBs anytime soon, so you can just keep extracting kills across the map, both this Pudge and this Primal Beast. And that's what we're looking to do right now. Leostyle stuck in the river and in trouble, but maybe Breaky, maybe he'll still be able to get away courtesy of Michael.
Michael, he's the one in trouble now, though, so yep, saving his teammate, but Tusk, don't think he's getting away from this one. Just going to make it take as long as possible, and eventually the damage is done. So now Monkey King immediately goes into the Dire Ancients for somebody else, but Shadow Fiend, he's already well away, and Enigma's porting in next to him, but they're not done chasing apparently. They're going in. Shadow Fiend going to be jumped the hook to secure the kill. When it's all said and done, Thompson, though, that Spirit Vessel's up on him, going to take the Storm Hammer to the face, the Black Hole on Cuckoo, but there's the Global Silence. We see to immediately counter it.
In trouble. Dismember's going to come out. Slows as well, so they can't easily retreat. Pulverize will keep them on the spot as well. Now, luckily for them, Anna is not willing to throw out the hook just yet, courtesy of Parker being in the neighborhood. But if Parker's here, he's not farming. So he needs to find some kills. In on Anna. Slows are going to come out to keep them away, and maybe he can make his escape, but too low on the HP. Spirit Vessel ensures he can get out, and Infamous in the end.
Set things in motion, right? Where a BKB on the SVEN, who also has some nice damage assistant items. Now they're going to start pushing as a team when he has it at least, and it's going to feel difficult to stop. But he doesn't have it yet, and they're trying to find him.
SVEN in trouble. Lift's going to come out. Stun returned to its owner. Pulverize locks him in, and Parker is going to be going down. And I mean, this is what I was fearful of, Break.
Get as buff and big as he is. I mean, you know, sign me up.
I'll take that. Yeah, I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Misshaped head and all. Oh, there's those Ancients, so immediately goes over. 3-player smoke from the side of Infamous. They're hunting in the jungle themselves, not trying to create that room, but gets scouted out. The curse happens. A toss back on a Thompson. Wukong, no, he's going to be knocked up in the air. Stop for now. The BKB is going to wear it out with the hook. Pulls back Frank and goes for the ultimate, but immediately silenced once again. And with the Wukongs, maybe overkill, but they got him. Did he steal it?
Zephyr's got the Black Hole as well, so now they had to play really defensive. Not only just ping Parker. The gluttony of a POS 1. Just let me hit a creep. Maybe 1 or 2 creeps. Sure. But we get to hit you as well. Michael.
Oh, Tusk.
Going in. Whether he likes sort of lumps it. Just going to turn around on him though. Gold Strength comes out. Parker willing to fight. Blinks in straight away with the Storm Black Hole used against them. Pulverize as well. They can't even back off. It's going to turn against them here. Both going down. Cuckoo not done yet though. Looks for an extra on the side. SF dead and Infamous in shambles.
That is the worst feeling ever if you're Enigma. It really is. Knowing that you not only died, but you gave up your Black Hole to the Rubik, and it's what sets up the next massive fight.
Enigma in this game as well didn't rush BKB. He's not even going for it now. He's going to blink first, right? The problem here is what happens, Global comes out, you can't cast another spell, so you're stuck holding a Black Hole. It's the freest steal a Rubik can ever ask for. Like, Zephyr, I mean, it's not to discredit him, but this is possibly the easiest game to steal Black Holes in you're probably ever going to get.
On top of that is, by the way, Affliction is nice stun, and
no
that was like 0.1 second. Doesn't get away. Meanwhile, SVEN, he's probably fine. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Kind of going off of that a little bit further, though, there is an argument to be made. Enigma should not Black Hole. Like, because you're potentially giving it up as,
But yeah, you're right. It's one of those cases, like I said, where it has to be an insurance policy. But the problem right now is Infamous being forced to commit the Black Hole to even stand a chance of taking fights. At least this will be a freebie. And you don't have to press that button and risk a Rubik being in the neighborhood. They're constantly being forced to use God Strength in fights, so they don't have it to go Roche. Otherwise, it's too slow. In an ideal world, T1 chills, and they let you just farm for a minute or two, and you can go for a God Strength Roche play and then follow up. But you can see T1 don't play that way. These guys have no chill. They are incredibly aggressive. They're keeping that up here in game number 2. Stuns come out. The initiation looking like it's going to backfire for Infamous as Affliction in a bit too deep. And the counterattack on the side, but the Black Hole there to counter it out. T1 turn about. The Sanson opener was good enough to secure them around the pit. Why did British people drive on the left side of the road? There you go. Oh, that's all right.
Why do they? Let's talk about that for a while, actually.
I don't think we get much time to see. The lift comes out from Zephyr. Beautifully done.
Yeah, he's dead. That's a dead Tiny. 4-player smoke, though, for him. You can actually see that there.
Not yet.
But Infamous might find that soon.
Oh.
Yeah, they are.
Oh. So you give it to the hero. It's a double damage. Wow.
You like it.
God. I'm pretty sure anyone dies to this SVEN if he stuns them now, actually. They need to get out. And he's waiting around. They catch two. Parker goes in. Straight away takes out the Sansa. Anna will try to run away. Gets the blink off, but Leo style catches him with the Yules. A Boogaloo to party. And celebrate an easy 2-tapper there.
Yeah. Pushing after this. They got 2 minutes plus remaining on the Aegis. Gonna push out the mid lane. They see what's happening top, though. Guess what? It's a Primal Beast. Pushed up here and actually in trouble. The Black Hole solo locked into. They have a Requiem. They do. BKB is going to be wearing off soon. Midnight Pulse coming out. Is Requiem even needed? He's not going to go for it. He's got raises and team support. So there is the free kill on a Primal Beast. Definitely. Posturing of Infamous currently. A minute remaining on the Aegis. They want that next fight to take place, but it's not going to be a free one. Michael's going hunting, though. He's in the front lines with that smoke. The opportunity is near. There's the jump. Not the greatest target in the world. It's Punch. He's going to pop his BKB and return with the Dismember. Arcane's Curse. Tusk likely dead. Maybe not for the time being.
No.
Dobson, Wukong's off to the side. Leo Style did not realize he was nearby. Now he's going to pop his BKB and try to run. They lose a Tusk. Yeah, Leo Style survives some way, somehow. The Yule's on up. There's another fight taking place in the south here. Defalco steps in, and the blink away from Leo Style manages to get away. Punch now in trouble, and Punch likely to bolt through. Visible smackdown for Cuckoo. No, Punch survives KP.
Yep, and now SVEN's being stunned up. They have got enough to protect him right now. Thompson's trying to turn upon him, but needs to be careful. Can't get the dodge out. Too much damage out of Parker, and he might even find more out of this. Cuckoo trying to make his great escape, but it seems he's a little bit too slow. A fight that looked like in the second half it could go the way of T1, but they did not have enough lockdown, for this SVEN.
Swift blink, by the way, just picked up by SVEN. He is running like crazy. He's on turbo mode now. Especially once he activates that, I think it's up to like 455 plus. So smoke play though. Oh, they got scanned out. This is going to be interesting. The engagement. That they do. Monkey King looking for his chance.
Cuckoo not able to connect. He wants an easy opener. Maybe they can find it. The stun comes out. Leo Style late to activate the BKB, but don't worry. Cuckoo's still got something for you now that is activated. Backside, however, they've lost the Sansa, and this is where you don't want to fight. T1, Black Hole can come out against them, but no! Buyback instantly cancels out Frank's relevance here. Cuckoo and Thompson will chase him down, and all of a sudden, Infamous need to retreat.
Well, and Shadowfiend also gets picked up. Speaking of retreating, Tiny attempted to do so as well. He's just dead, though. You look at the south, though. You got SVEN running back in. He's got God Strength still ready to go. He's looking to find Cuckoo. Not going to the jungle. You look at this net worth. He is starting to really accelerate if he wasn't already. I mean, he's level 25, too. So that 50% God Strength damage has now been activated. And he's going to look to use it soon, but Thompson immediately Wukong slows down with the Boundless Strike. The 800 crit off the bat. Parker, though, pops the BKB. The Nullifier is activated, though. Parker needs to get out of here. He's still very low. He's got support nearby. Thompson chasing, but the Yule's on up. SVEN is getting low and finally dead. 100 seconds he's out for. No buyback KP. Infamous in trouble.
God, Cuckoo is just zoning the entire team away on his own.
He died. So that is the key in this game right now.
This game does get very hard if you wait too long, though, because Whitemon is slowly making his way towards a refresher. And that's why you're seeing Infamous make this move. Global got used. They're free to go, but only for 30 seconds. They need to make it count. Jump in, BKB activated by Cuckoo. He turns around against him. Tiny chose the wrong target to open up with. And all of a sudden, that window has closed.
Jumped in and became an immediate ragdoll. Meanwhile, SVEN with the God Strength. He's hunting for somebody. He wants the silence. Look at he's just going B-left for the sports in the background of the Black Hole. Going to be activated by Frank and eventually going to be stopped, but the damage is done by Infamous. Thompson. He's going to melt down. The Aegis brings it back up. A Leo Style. No Requiem was used earlier, but SVEN is still here. He's got a Storm Hammer. Going to be silenced for the time being, but it doesn't matter. Monkey King is out for 90. Has a buyback, but they chase on a Cuckoo. And Infamous going to annihilate this fight. Silencer, believe it or not, will be the only one to live. That's pretty much all throughout, and not going to change now. But yeah, Whitemon, that refresher himself is not going to be happening anytime soon. This Black Hole, there's the first one. There's a refresher, though. It's like we saw this coming. The Requiem on top of Silencer kills him. He did his job, though, but there's the second Black Hole. The BKB is not going to matter. And Infamous looking to close out here in game number 2.
That's it. There's no way to come back. Zephyr, he was waiting for an opportunity to turn around with the black hole, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. He's going to be dropped. Cuckoo left alone on his lonesome. Buyback from Silencer is completely irrelevant here. And Infamous just completely stomped T1's hopes of taking this game.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to give it their valiant effort, knowing that the end is near, I'm sure, but I don't see T1 being able to stop this push, especially with your Monkey King and Pudge. Your position 1 and 2 still dead. As there's a Mega Creeps officially spawning, so how about it? This is going to end up being a split series, and you know, again, Infamous, all the credit to them. They played this one very well, and I don't know if this is necessarily a drafting issue, but it does seem like T1, they invested a lot into countering this Enigma. Not only with the silencer, but across the board. Things like the Rubik pickup especially, but
there it is.
Clearly that didn't matter.
Nah, GG gets called. I mean, T1, I think you're right. They have this different style about them. They're committed to the idea of fast 5-man Dota, but Infamous proved there's a way to dip your